A binomial distribution. A binomial distribution occurs when there are two possible outcomes. With probability p and 1 minus p, we must add up to 1, that occur for each repetition of a repeated experiment. An example of this is a student guesses at each question of a 10-question test, each question having 1 correct and 4 incorrect answers. A typical question one might ask is, what is the probability the student will guess exactly 8 questions with correct answers? First, we must determine how many ways there are to get exactly 8 questions correct. Assign correct a letter C and wrong a letter W. So imagine we have a string of 8 C's and 2 W's. There are 10 questions, 8 of which must be correct, and of the remaining 2, both must be wrong. Order is not important, so it doesn't make any difference which questions are correct. We only are interested in 8 of the 10. So there is a combination of 10 things, 8 at a time. We'll fill out the correct answers. And of the 2 remaining that are not correct, we must take 2 at a time, and that is also a combination, which really doesn't matter because this one will add up to 1. So it's 10 factorial over 8 factorial, 10 minus 8 factorial for first combination, and 2 factorial over 2 factorial, which cancel, times 2 minus 1, or 0 factorial, which is a form of 1. So this whole factor is 1. So that equals 90. What's the number of ways of getting exactly 8 questions correct? We must ask for the probability of 8 questions being correct and 2 questions being incorrect. So there's 1/5 of a chance of guessing any question correct. And we want 8 of those, so we're going to raise that to the 8th power. And there's 4/5 of a chance of getting an incorrect, so we'll raise that squared. This is allowed because each question is independent of the others. It doesn't matter what happened on the first question. When you guess the second, it's totally independent. So the answer is 90 times 1/5 to the 8th times 4/5 squared, or 288 over 1,953,125. Now suppose the student needs at least 8 questions correct. What is the probability of randomly guessing at the test and getting at least 8 questions correct? Since there are 3 conditions that will be beneficial to the student, 8, 9, or 10 correct, each possibility needs to be calculated and the 3 partial answers added. So we must have a combination of 10 things taken 8 at a time, 1/5 to the 8th, 4/5 to the 2nd, plus the combination of 10 things 9 at a time, getting 9 right, 1/5 to the 9th, 4/5 to the 1st, plus the combination of 10 things taken 10 at a time, 1/5 to the 10th, 4/5 to the 0th power. Well, there's some 1s floating around here, like 4/5 to the 0th power. And so what we have is 90 times 1/5 to the 8th, 4/5 squared, plus 10, 1/5 to the 9th, 4/5 to the 1st. We don't write the first normally by convention, but it's not wrong if we do. 1/5 to the 10th. And that 1/5 to the 10th is times a 1. This is a 1, and this is a 1. So that is 1,481 over 9,765,625. I would appreciate anyone who wishes to follow these videos to hit the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.